Good morning, everyone. Good day, wherever you're hearing from. This is Emmanuel Babalola, and welcoming you to my YouTube channel. This is officially my first video on this channel. This channel would focus more on giving out trading insight, education, and information to the end that you're profitable. Do it to like, subscribe, and share this video to your friends and loved ones so that we all and can enjoy it together. So on this particular video, I'll be breaking down 3 pairs for the week. I will come on here every week to share with you minimum of 2 pairs that you can look out for during the week, and you can always bank the whole of pips here because it's one of the most valuable channel you'll find out there, because you will get to receive trading insights for free that would help you grow your trading account and avoid being stopped. Yeah, so right about now I'll be analyzing 3 pairs. I'll be analyzing Bitcoin, I'll be analyzing Audcad, Nzdcad, and I'll be analyzing Audusd. Just follow me as we go through. I'll just be explaining my thoughts on each pair and what you should look out for, and how you can benefit from this trading opportunity. This will be channeled towards ensuring that everybody following this channel have a productive week in, week out. All right, so this is the first pair that I'll be breaking down. As we all know, Bitcoin is a very, very major pair everybody's looking out for. Everybody has been coming up with speculations that, all right, Bitcoin is going to hit 10K. Some people are saying Bitcoin is going to hit 100K and all of that. So this is my thought for Bitcoin actually. Now you will notice that this was the last high market created at around 68K. This was last year. This was when market created its high. And we can see here for sure that this was the low. This was the higher low that created its high. And we notice that around May this year, market broke the structure that that made these highs. So we can say that on the higher time frame, structurally, we can see here that Bitcoin is bearish. Bitcoin is very, very bearish. There is no point complicating anything. From what you can see here, we can see the market is creating this, right? So Bitcoin is still very, very bearish. So we should be looking out for, in the long run, from the perspective of the higher time frame, from the perspective of the flow of the river, the directional bias, we are looking forward for a further downward movement. But one thing you should note is that we can't just sell because we can see that the market wants to sell. There are entry criteria, although these are very, very inclusive to our community. But I'll be sharing with you what you can look out for to actually partake from the move Bitcoin is about to give. And this insight will also help you in maintaining your bias, or it will help you to protect your accounts from being blown. Because when you come on here and I tell you what will happen on each pair, you won't be in an haste to trade just anything. All right, so this is the weekly time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame. Daily time frame is also showing further bearish intent. So we can see the market creating this break of structure coming up here and giving us this. So we can say that on daily time frame also, we can see that the market is very, very bearish. The market is very, very bearish. Market gave us this broke-out structure, and the market is here. So what am I expecting? What am I expecting on Bitcoin? Now, let's go to the 4 hours. So I've established the fact that on the weekly time frame and on the daily time frame, Bitcoin is very, very bearish. So let's go to the 4 hours time frame to check out how we can take advantage of this, all right? So for Bitcoin, I'm presently sitting on my arms. I'll be waiting for two things to happen, right? This zone here are my daily zones and my weekly zones. You can join our community to understand how to do all of this. But this channel would also help you to take trades off this actually. So this is my thought on Bitcoin. Now, since we know that Bitcoin is very, so this is the range. This is the range. We have this range here. So what am I looking out for? Now, Bitcoin has a downward potential to about $10,000, right? So we have a whole lot of peaks to the downside. So how do we get in here? We can only get in here if Bitcoin breaks out of this zone here. If Bitcoin breaks out of this zone here, we are so sure that 10K is possible, it's inevitable. So when we break out of this weekly zone, my pink bar is my weekly zone, while my blue bar is my daily zone. So when we break out of this weekly zone, this right here, we are so sure that Bitcoin is gonna hit 10K. Now this week is actually would determine if Bitcoin will hit here. So what am I looking out for? I'll be waiting for market to break out of here. If I want to continue, I'll be looking for market to break out of here, and I will look for entries, and I will be shorting this pair down here. Now, this blue zone, if market decides to maintain this level and come up here, I'll be looking to buy here. So we have this from this point about 17K to about 20K. So I'll be looking for short buys around here to this zone, and I'll be looking for selling opportunity around this area. But don't forget that my main bias for Bitcoin is to sell. So I'm so sure that in as much we break below this pink bar this week, we are so sure that Bitcoin is going to hit 10K. And I'll be right here to show you guys what happens before the end of the week, so as to know what next to expect. But this is my consolation. As long as we maintain below this pink bar, 10K on Bitcoin is inevitable. Just look for trading opportunities and short Bitcoin down to this point. But if this place is still holding, we can have market doing something like this. Just look for trading opportunity when it breaks out of here. A short buy from 17K to about 20K, and we can look for selling opportunities around this area to the downside. So this is actually my bias on Bitcoin. The next pair on my list is AUD USD. Let's go. All right, so we can see that the general flow of AUD is actually bearish on the higher time frame. AUD has have been bearish since AUD has been bearish since this day, right about here. So AUD has been bearish. So we can see that the directional bias for AUD on the higher time frame is bearish. But I told you we can't just sell. We have to look out for our entry criteria. To learn more about this, send a DM. My social media link will be dropped in the description box in this video. Chat me up to get started so that you can learn how to do all of this. But this channel is basically to show you my what I'm expecting for the coming week and how I'm looking to take my trades. So on the weekly time frame, we can see that the market is still very bearish. As long as we see this short buys, this can be a retracement. If we put our fib here from this point, from this high to this low, we can see that this market is stuck in this area, which is showing that, okay, market can reverse down here. All right. But we have to wait for our entry criteria. So with fib and structure, we can see that the market is about to fall off on Euro AUD USD. But this is how I'll be entering. This is what I'll be looking out to enter. So since this is giving us this, we can also have market breaking up to the upside to this weekly high and all of that. But this is what I'll be expecting this week to take good trading decision. So market is stuck inside this range. We can have market pull out, but this is how I'll be entering this trade. I'll go to the 4 hours. So this is what I'm expecting. This is what I'm expecting on this trade. Market has given us some sort of bearish intent, even though it's looking like a range from here. This is our weekly zone, our daily zone, our weekly zone. So this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting the market to come below here this week, to come below here. If we can stay below here, we have about 200 pips target to the downside. So you can look out at taking your sell position from this point, about 0.66320. When the market breaks this area, we can look to short down here. It's going to be a good ride to the downside. Just take out a profit here. So I'll be here during the course of the week to show you what is happening. And if market decides to take this pink bar here, would look for trading opportunity to the upside. But for now, I'm still considering a short sell to this point. So when the market gets here and gives us some further downside confirmation, we'll short it. But for now, this is a good trade to look out for 200 pips opportunity to the downside. So add this to your checklist and watch out for the move. And the last pair I'll be analyzing for us is Nzdcad. Nzdcad. So this is one of the pairs I'll be looking out for this week. So we can see here that market is also bearish overall. Market is very, very bearish overall. But we can see the market kind of taking some sort of internal structure on the weekly time frame last week. We can't call this liquidity grab yet until we confirm what the market is doing. But from what I'm seeing here, it looks like the market has taken some sort of internal structure here. So what would I be looking out for? I'll be looking out for some downward movement. I'll be looking out for pullback into this blue bar here, and I will buy up to this point. Now, this blue bar here would determine what will happen. And considering what happened last week Friday, we have some sort of bullish engulfing candle, which is confirming that, all right, most likely, probably for the next 2-3 days, market can find its way down to the upside. So the 4 hours time frame, this is how I'll be taking advantage of this opportunity here, all right? So we can see that the market is kind of creating some sort of bullish order flow, creating series of higher highs and higher lows. So this is what I'll be looking out for Nzdcad. I'll be looking out for market to pull back into this region. So market to pull back into this region here. I'll be looking out for my trading opportunities here. You can watch out for probably bullish engulfing here, or just use your entry criteria to enter. To learn more about my own entry criteria, the link is right in the description box. Just chat me up and get started. All right. So, but you can look for a bullish engulfing candle here, and you can buy to this point here, right? So this is just the week trade for Nzdcad. So we have about 150 pips. About 150 pips. If you are positioned well, depending on your entry rules, you can get minimum of 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5 on this trade. Same with AUD/USD. I wish you all a productive week. Do well to like, subscribe to this channel to get more of this every week. I'll be here before the end of the week to show you how this trade is playing out and how you can take advantage of the move it is presenting. I'll be giving out some other educational insight. I'll be dropping videos that would help you to understand Forex like a pro. And to get started, to join my community where I share my trading insight and all of that, just click the link below. It's right in the description box and send a DM, and I'll be glad to have you on board. Do well to subscribe to this channel. God bless you and have a blessed week.